Welcome to Our Morning Take, the podcast where our goal here is to describe for you the movie that is going on in our head when we read the Bible.
Today's the 13th, but it's not a Friday. It's only Thursday the 13th. And that's a lucky day, right?
So
Thanks,
people, so people say, but I mean, I'm not into that sort of thing. So,
And it's
Taylor Swift's lucky
Oh
number.
my goodness.
oh, here we go, another Swiftie in the house.
I was wrong with the episode number yesterday too. I said it was episode 12 yesterday, but it was
First
actually
she
episode,
ruined football, and now this.
It was actually episode 13. It was Hump Day, and we didn't even say hello to Crystal. So, a belated happy Hump Day, Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal, we still love you, even
We
though
do.
it's Thursday.
Oh, me. So we're in Exodus. We're in the third chapter of Exodus. We're listening to a wonderful rendition of God's voice to Moses. I really wonder what that really did sound like, though. Can you just imagine?
Oh man,
Did it reverberate? Did Moses, did it vibrate his feet? I can't even imagine what it would be like to actually, hear God's voice.
But here's one thing that I always parallel, and this is why I don't know what I missed, but whatever. Like Moses is crying to me represents the cry of the children of Israel. To me, it represents that.
Yeah.
That's the significance of him crying, and it gets, Pharaoh's daughter all worked up and sympathetic. That to me is representative of that.
Yeah, so we have come to the point in the story where God has introduced himself to Moses. He's introduced himself to Moses, and he told him, and so Moses now knows who he's talking to, and now God is going to lay out a plan for what the whole story is supposed to be about. And we're in Exodus chapter 3, if you want to read along with us.
Yes, but before before the crack staff is ready to read, just let's get the movie in our head when
Go for it.
God says, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What is going through Moses' mind?
Well, that's the true God. Because back then, especially him growing up in Egypt, well, he had
There's a God for
There was a
everything.
God for the Nile.
Yep.
There's a God for the moon. There's a God for the sun. Well, I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Oh, this is the real deal right here. None of those other gods ever spoke to Moses.
And I think that's why the whole I can't even look up the reverence, all of that comes into play because this is it.
And he literally had no name. That was the whole thing. They had a name for the Nile god. I forget what it is.
They all
had
have
one
names.
for the frogs,
Yep.
and in fact, all the plagues that we're going to come through.
We'll talk about.
We're all
that
part of the
later.
gods of Egypt.
Don't give that away.
Give it away.
The
The Bible was written thousands of years ago.
People don't know that.
I didn't say they didn't, but
Yeah, there are people that don't know that.
But I'm not giving anything
You just
away.
ruined it, Frank.
I know. Moses dies at the end of this book.
But he went to heaven.
Yeah. Anthony said that in the thing. He says, Exodus is my favorite book. It's all about Moses, but he dies in the end. It's very sad. I thought, well, you just gave it away, man.
Oh, are you ready now to read? Okay, we got you.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 7. And the Lord said,
I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land unto a good land and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppress them.
yeah, Moses is probably about now thinking, well, I'm glad because 40 years ago when I left that place, they were having trouble. In fact, I tried to rescue one of those stupid Hebrews from an Egyptian, and they were like, who appointed me the deliverer? So I'm kind of glad that you're aware of what's going on down there now.
Moses is probably thinking, what is a good and large land?
Yeah. And how is this just coming about 40 years after all of this has taken place, right? It must really be bad in Egypt.
Yes.
All these things are going through his head, right?
Yes. And this has just always been amazing to me that Abraham literally went through all of these places. You know, every tribe that was mentioned here, Abraham literally walked around and inhabited all of that.
That's right. And many of them took possession after those guys left, because they've been gone now 400 years, 400 plus years they've been gone. And God's like, I'm going to bring them back there. But as Moses is listening to all of this, he's probably thinking, yeah, great. Yeah, I know. I've heard these same stories. But obviously, I'm not this guy that's going to deliver them.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're going to do it, because you know what? You are the right man for the job.
Yeah, you saw what I did a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you can do a lot better than that. But honestly, I do think he probably at this point, he's thinking God is going to do this. God will do it.
Yeah, he's like, yes, he's excited.
Yeah, I never started my timer, so.
I got you.
All right, so just start music whenever we're done. All right, so we're going to go to verse 10. Exodus chapter 3, verse 10. A nice therefore, and now we know why it's therefore.
Therefore.
There you are.
Oh.
I'm ready. Yeah. Somebody's trying to call Abe.
I don't even believe that just happened. Pay no attention to the man
Pay no
behind
attention to
the
the
curtain.
man behind the curtain. Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh, this is crazy. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty.
No,
here, but
tell me
we'll
it
get
ain't so.
Yes.
Right.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 10.
There we go. Oh, wait 1 second.
Oh, just wait 1 second.
Verse
You know what
10?
they say about dead air on radio?
Yeah, if we had a good engineer, he would actually have taken all of this out and we would just go right into the
Wow.
reading.
Oh man, can you believe he just threw me under the
Yeah.
bus like that?
I cannot believe that. I don't know what.
But instead, we like for you to hear the pain that we're going through.
Yes, there is a lot of pain going on right now.
Yeah, I really don't understand this at all, because I can see it highlighted over there. And
Yeah,
everything.
this
It's like,
is. I don't know what's going on.
And it
Why?
just-
It's.
yeah. Where are we at?
We're at verse 10.
No, I know that. Where are we? Where are we
3
at?
minutes.
We're only at the 7-minute mark.
Okay,
Hey, you got plenty of time to get
I'm
this
just
fixed.
gonna have to read it.
No, you're not. Come on, man.
You guys want to hear the dramatic reading?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
This is the best part. This is where he's going to send Moses to Pharaoh. We got to have this. I don't care if you back it up and read the whole chapter again.
Okay. Well, here we
Or
go.
X out of the close the program and open it up
Wait.
again.
I think I'm gonna.
We're going to tell you guys how all this. Now you see the behind the scenes. You see the pain and
There we
agony
go.
that we go through
We're
for the
gonna
whole
go
thing.
from here.
The Lord said,
All right, there we go.
We're
I
going
have
from
surely
here.
seen
We're
the
going
affliction of
verse
my
7.
people which are in Egypt,
Yes, he has.
and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land unto a good land and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites and the Amorites, and the Perizzites and the Hivites, and the Jebusites.
Yeah, you're going to do that.
Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppress them. Come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt.
Duh.
So are we stopping there?
Not happening. That had to just blow Moses' mind. First off, God actually tells him, He says, I'm going to deliver. I'm going to send them. I'm going to, Therefore,
Moses is putting his
you are going down to Pharaoh. So
Moses is putting his shoes on as God is saying that. It's like, yeah, okay, so this is good. He's going to take care of it.
Yeah. What did I have to do with any of that? That is pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do we have
so
time for any more, Tim?
What do we got?
We're going to work out our little difficulties
We got
off the
about
air.
50 seconds.
We're going to work out these difficulties off the air, and then we're going to come back with the rest of the story. But yeah, I mean, Moses has to.
He's
just be
relieved.
shocked.
He's relieved, but then he realizes, oh, so you want me to do that?
You just said you were going to do it. Now I'm going to do it. Who's going to do this?
Can I put my shoes back on?
Is there a vote? Can I vote on this? Yeah. We need a committee.
So this girl texts me, and I'm saying,